You have raised a few questions about this withdrawal of 2000 rupee notes from circulation. Let me at the outset clarify and let me sort of re-emphasize that it's a part of the currency management operations of the Reserve Bank. According to Section 27 of the RBI Act, the Reserve Bank is required to not issue notes which are excessively soiled, defaced or damaged. Under that section, for a long time, the Reserve Bank has been following what is called a clean note policy. Therefore, from time to time, Reserve Bank withdraws currency notes of particular series and issues fresh notes. And also, as a part of the normal banking operations also through the banks, as you know that when the notes get soiled, it is returned and fresh notes are issued. A somewhat similar exercise was undertaken in 2013-14, whereby, you know, the notes which were printed prior to 2005, they were withdrawn from public circulation, and the public was advised that you can come and exchange the notes. So this time we are therefore withdrawing it from circulation, these 2000 rupee notes, but they continue as legal tender. We have clearly explained in our press note that these 2000 notes were primarily issued for the purpose of quickly replenishing the value of money which was being taken out from the system when the the then prevailing 1000 rupee notes and 500 rupee notes were what is called when their legal tender status were withdrawn. So that time the 2000 rupee notes were introduced with a specific purpose, with a primary purpose, let me say, with a primary purpose to put back that much value into the system. And a decision was taken to adopt 2000 rupee notes because if you do, currencies of lower denominations, in the same amount of time required for printing with the same paper, with the same capacity of printing, you could have only printed lower value of currency. So 2000 means higher value of currency was printed and supplied. So it was introduced with the primary purpose of replenishing the currency which had been declared, currency in the context of the 2016 November measure which was undertaken by the government at that time. That purpose has been fulfilled. Today there are enough notes in circulation of other denominations. Even the circulation of 2000 rupee notes, as we have explained, has come down from its peak of 6,73,000 crores to about 3,62,000 crores. So it's come down by more than 50%. By about 50%, and the printing also has been stopped, and the notes have also completed their life cycle because all these notes were printed about 5 years ago. So in this background, as a part of our clean note policy, it has been withdrawn. So my advice is to please see it as a part of the currency management operations of the Reserve Bank. Let me put it, clearly, and that is the primary purpose which we have followed. You have also raised questions about why time is given up to 30th September. You see, unless you give a particular time, unless you specify a particular time, the process will not reach a stage of finality. And you have to give a time so that the announcement is taken with the seriousness. It is taken seriously and people come and exchange their notes. The banks have been advised. We have issued further circulars yesterday to the banks to make necessary arrangements, including arrangements to ensure that the people do not stand under the hot sun in this peak summer, to make arrangements for drinking water. But I do not expect kind of a rush in the bank branches. Through you, I would like to appeal to all the viewers. There is no reason to sort of rush to the bank. Take your time. 4 महीने की समय दी गई है. आप आराम से 4 महीने के अंदर जब भी आपको सुटेबल होता है, आप नोट एक्सचेंज करिए. ऐसा नहीं कि आप तुरंत आज ही जाए, कल ही जाए. आज कल से शुरू हो रहा है. ये नहीं कि आप तुरंत बैंक में जाके रश करें और इसको करें. आराम से करिए. टेक योर टाइम, 4 महीने है, बाई September 30th प्लीज एक्सचेंज इट, and time is given up to September 30th so that it is taken seriously, because otherwise if you leave it open-ended, then it becomes a kind of a endless process. You have also raised the question after 30th September, yeah. What? Now we expect most of the notes to come back. That is our expectation at this stage. We will see how much notes come back, and as we approach 30th, we will decide, at that stage. And the legal tender character, we have said that it continues. We have not said that, this will happen or that will happen. Through you, let me assure all of you, let me assure every viewer, let me assure also the readers of the print media, and also let me assure, so many people, Indians who are living abroad, or who have gone on a foreign trip for a long foreign trip. There are elderly people who visit their children in the United States or other countries for 6 months and all. There are many Indian youngsters with H-1B visa who are working in the US and other places. There are many Indians who live abroad. Through you, let me assure the people who are abroad, the people who are now in the foreign countries, and let me assure people who are within India, कि जो भी कठिनाइयां आप फेस करते हैं, we will be sensitive to that. Whatever difficulties or whatever representations we come across, it will be our endeavor to address the difficulties of the people and to complete the entire process in a smooth manner. So इसीलिए चिंता की कोई कारण नहीं है. आप आराम से एक्सचेंज करिए नोट. आपका जितना कोई भी कंप्लेंट हो, कोई भी डिफिकल्टी कठिनाइयां हो, हम बैंकों के थ्रू या डायरेक्टली हम तो उसको मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं. जितना इस टाइप का प्रॉब्लम आएगा उसको हम एड्रेस करेंगे.
इसमें से सबसे बड़ी बात सितंबर वाली बात हिंदी में बता दीजिए. मेरा 30 सितंबर वाली बात आप हिंदी में बता दीजिए सर.
नहीं, आप देखिए, मैं आता हूँ.
एक तरफ आप करें लीगल टेंडर रहेगा.
सुनिए, आप 1 by 1 करिए ना. मैं
पहले आप एक मिनट सर, आप हिंदी में सितंबर 30
करने की बात कर रहे हैं, एक तरफ करें लीगल टेंडर रहेगा.
नहीं, मैंने सुन लिया, आपका क्वेश्चन सुन लिया. मैं अभी उत्तर देता हूँ, लेकिन एक एक करके पूछिए ना. अगर 4 लोग पूछेंगे तो मैं
आप एक स्टेटमेंट जो आपने सितंबर 30 के बाद क्या होगा लोगों को.
देखिए, सितंबर 30 का एक हमने टाइम इसीलिए स्पेसिफाई किया है ताकि हमने जो ये अनाउंसमेंट किया है उसको सीरियसली लिया जाए. आप किसी भी एक्सरसाइज में, किसी भी प्रोसेस में अगर आप एक डेट नहीं देते हैं तो और उसको ओपन एंडेड ऐसे ही खुला छोड़ देते हैं तो सीरियसली नहीं लिया जाता है. इसीलिए हमने ये डेट दिया है कि 30 सितंबर तक आप रिटर्न करिए. 4 महीने की समय है, कोई जल्दबाजी की जरूरत नहीं है. आराम से आपको जब भी टाइम हो, आप नेक्स्ट सितंबर 30 तक आप आराम से आके उसको एक्सचेंज करिए या अमाउंट अपने अकाउंट में, खाता में डिपॉजिट कर दीजिए. तो इसीलिए चिंता की कोई कारण नहीं है. और जितना डिफिकल्टीज हो या जितना रिप्रेजेंटेशंस हो, मतलब जैसे कि मैंने कहा, कुछ लोग फॉरेन कंट्रीज में रहते हैं, कुछ लोग फॉरेन ट्रैवल पे गए हैं, उन सबका जितने कठिनाइयां हैं, जितना डिफिकल्टीज है, वो हम सब स्टडी करके उसके कुछ हल निकालेंगे जरूर. ये मेरा आश्वासन है और मैं सबको अश्योर करना चाहता हूं कि कोई मतलब कंसर्न की बात नहीं है. आरबीआई के जो करेंसी मैनेजमेंट ऑपरेशंस है, ये इसका एक हिस्सा है.
3,62,000 करोड़ रुपए 30 सितंबर.
देखिए, मैं तो देखिए, मैंने आप एक रुक रहिए. अब 5 क्वेश्चन का तो एक ही आया. लक्ष्मण प्लीज.
सर,
नहीं, look, I will answer each and every question. I will start here. I will go round. So therefore, please have patience.
सर, अगर सवाल ये है कि एक तरफ आप कह रहे हैं करेंसी सर्कुलेशन से विड्रॉ कर रहे हैं, दूसरी तरफ आप कह रहे हैं कि लीगल टेंडर रहेगा. लोग ये कह रहे हैं कि जब सर्कुलेशन से विड्रॉ कर रहे हैं, हम